Hello there. Let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went in? Or stumbled over a word you've known for decades? Like it's playing hide and seek in your mind? So you're in good company. As we age, our brains, just like our muscles, need a little extra love to stay sharp. But here's the wonderful news. Just 10 minutes a day can make a world of difference. Today, I'm sharing a simple, science-backed brain routine that's like a daily vitamin for your memory. No complicated gadgets, no expensive programs. Just you, your mind, and a sprinkle of fun. We'll start with 3 exercises today that'll wake up those neural pathways and help keep your mind as vibrant as your spirit. Ready? Let's jump in. First up is something I call word webs. This exercise is like a mental dance between your memory and creativity. Here's how it works. Grab a piece of paper or a notebook, something you keep nearby for morning coffee or evening tea. Write down one word at the center of the page. It could be anything: garden, grandchild, sunshine. Now, set a timer for 2 minutes and let your mind race. Write down every word that comes to you connected to that central idea. For example, if your word is garden, you might jot down tomatoes, watering can, dirt under your nails, grandma's roses, whatever pops up. Don't overthink it. The goal is to let your brain make wild, joyful connections. This fires up both your recall and creative thinking, which studies show can help protect against cognitive decline. Plus, it's a lovely way to reminisce. Who knows? You might end up smiling over memories of your first petunia patch. Next, let's talk about story recall. This one's perfect for anyone who loves a good tale, or has grandkids who ask for bedtime stories. Here's the game. After you read a chapter of a book, watch a TV show, or even chat with a friend, take 2 minutes to retell the story out loud, in detail, as if you're narrating it to someone else. For instance, if you just watched a cooking show, pretend you're explaining it to your neighbor. Julia chopped the onions so fast I nearly cried just watching. Then she drizzled honey over the chicken. Can you imagine the sizzle? The act of reconstructing events strengthens your brain's ability to organize and retrieve information. It's like giving your hippocampus, your memories filing cabinet, a gentle workout. And bonus, your friends might start calling you the best storyteller at Bridge Club. Now, let's try my personal favorite, the number tango. This exercise is sneakily simple but powerful for boosting focus and mental math skills. No calculators allowed. Here's how it goes. While you're folding laundry, waiting for the kettle, or sitting on the porch, look around and find groups of objects. Maybe 3 birds on a fence, 5 jars in the pantry, or 2 throw pillows on the couch. Add them, subtract them, or multiply them in your head. For example, 2 blue jays plus 1 robin equals 3 birds. 3 birds times 2 feeders. That's 6 visits. If math feels intimidating, start small. The goal isn't to win a Nobel Prize, it's to keep those neural connections nimble. You're not just counting birds, you're teaching your brain to stay quick and adaptable, which is key for everything from remembering appointments to following a grandchild's latest adventure. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, 10 minutes a day? I barely have time for crosswords. But here's the secret. These exercises aren't chores. They're tiny moments of play. Do word webs while your oatmeal cooks. Practice story recall during your afternoon walk. Turn number tango into a game with your spouse. The more you weave these into your routine, the more they'll feel like second nature. And remember, progress over perfection. If your mind wanders during story recall, gently guide it back. If you blank on a word in word webs, laugh it off and try again tomorrow. What matters is showing up for your brain, day by day, with curiosity and kindness. You've just taken the first steps toward a sharper, more resilient mind. And that's something to celebrate. In our next session, we'll explore even more ways to keep your brain buzzing, including a sensory exercise that'll make your morning coffee taste like a mindfulness retreat. But until then, play with these 3. Your future self will thank you. Here's to you, to memories that stick, stories that spark joy, and a brain that stays as vibrant as you are. Cheers! Welcome back. I hope you've been having fun with those first 3 brain exercises. Maybe even surprising yourself with how quickly your mind can wake up with just a little playfulness. Today, we're adding 2 more tools to your mental toolkit. These are all about engaging your senses and tapping into parts of your brain that might have been gathering dust. Think of it like rediscovering an old hobby. It's still there, just waiting for you to say hello again. Let's start with sensory meditation. Now, Don't let the word meditation intimidate you. This isn't about sitting silently for hours. It's about waking up your senses to anchor yourself in the present moment, which research shows can improve focus and memory. Here's how to do it. Grab something nearby, a cup of tea, a flower, even a textured blanket. Sit comfortably and take a deep breath. Now, focus on one sense at a time. If you're holding a mug of tea, first notice its warmth. Feel the curve of the handle, the smoothness of the ceramic. Then, bring it closer and inhale the aroma. Is it earthy, floral, or spicy? Take a small sip and let the flavor roll over your tongue. Finally, listen to the sounds around you. The clock ticking, birds outside, or the hum of the fridge. Spend just 2 to 3 minutes doing this. This exercise isn't just calming. It trains your brain to notice details, which strengthens memory formation. Plus, it's a lovely way to savor life's little moments, like that first sip of morning coffee or the feel of a grandchild's hand in yours. Next up, rhyme time. This one's a throwback to nursery rhymes, but with a twist. Rhyming isn't just for poets. It's a fantastic way to boost linguistic agility and keep your brain's language centers firing. Here's your challenge. Once a day, take a common word and come up with as many rhyming words as you can in 1 minute. For example, let's say your word is light. You might jot down bright, night, sight, delight. And if you're feeling cheeky, kite or bite. No pressure to be Shakespeare, silly rhymes count too. If you're out walking, try silently rhyming with objects you see. Tree, bee, flea, key. The goal is speed and flexibility, not perfection. For an extra brain boost, string those rhymes into a couplet. The morning light feels warm and bright. A perfect day to take flight. Silly? Absolutely. Fun? You bet. And that playful effort keeps your mind nimble and creative. 2 things that help stave off mental fog. Now, let's talk about the puzzle swap. This isn't about jigsaw puzzles, though those are great too. It's about taking a routine task and doing it differently to challenge your brain. For example, if you always brush your teeth with your right hand, try your left. Take a new route to the grocery store. Even rearrange your kitchen spices and test yourself to find the cumin later. These tiny changes force your brain out of autopilot mode, creating new neural pathways. It's like telling your brain, hey, pay attention. We're mixing things up today. You might fumble at first, and that's okay. The stumble is where the growth happens. Before long, you'll feel more adaptable, whether you're learning a new phone feature or recalling where you parked at the mall. Here's the beautiful thing about these exercises. They're not just for your brain, they're for your joy. Sensory meditation turns a coffee break into a mini retreat. Rhyme time lets you laugh at your own goofy creations. The puzzle swap turns a mundane Tuesday into an adventure. And when you enjoy what you're doing, you're far more likely to stick with it. So go ahead, rearrange those spices and pretend you're a detective solving a mystery. Recite your rhymes to the dog. Sniff your tea like it's a fine wine. Your brain doesn't care if it's silly. It just cares that you're showing up. And every time you do, you're building a fortress against forgetfulness. We've got one final exercise to explore next time, a powerful way to tie all these practices together. But until then, play with these. Turn them into games. Share them with friends. And remember, progress is never about getting everything right. It's about showing up day after day and saying, I'm worth these 10 minutes, because you are. Here's to your vibrant mind, your unstoppable curiosity, and the countless aha moments ahead. Keep shining, and I'll see you soon. Welcome back, my friend. You've made it through 8 brain-boosting exercises, and I've saved the best for last. This final practice isn't just about sharpening your memory. It's about connecting the dots between your mind, your heart, and the life you love. Ready to give your brain a standing ovation? Let's dive in. Our grand finale is called Memory Lane Visualization. This exercise is like a mental scrapbook that strengthens your recall while filling your heart with joy. Here's how it works. Close your eyes and picture a cherished memory in vivid detail. Maybe it's your wedding day, a family holiday, or even that time you taught your grandkid to ride a bike. Now walk through it slowly. What colors do you see? The turquoise of your old kitchen tiles? The golden sunset over that lake? What sounds do you hear? Laughter, rustling leaves, a favorite song. Can you recall the scent of fresh-baked pie or the feel of grass under your feet? Sit with this memory for 2 to 3 minutes, savoring every sensory detail. Why does this work? Reliving positive memories strengthens the neural networks tied to both recall and emotion. It's like giving your brain a hug while reminding it, these moments matter. Keep them safe. Plus, it's a beautiful way to start or end your day. Who says you can't time travel from your favorite chair? Now, let's take a step back. Over these sessions, you've learned to weave words into webs, turn stories into mental workouts, tango with numbers, meditate with your senses, rhyme like a bard, shake up routines, and stroll down memory lane. That's 8 tools in your mental toolbox. But here's the truth. You don't need to do all 8 every day. Mix and match. Try sensory meditation with your morning coffee, play rhyme time while folding laundry, or sneak in a puzzle swap when you're cooking dinner. The key is consistency, not complexity. Even 3 minutes of focused brain play counts. Imagine, by this time next month, you'll have given your mind hours of loving attention. Now, I want you to promise me something. Be kind to yourself. Some days your mind might feel foggy, or you'll forget a word mid-sentence. That's okay. It doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're human. Progress isn't a straight line. It's a dance. And every time you show up for these exercises, you're telling your brain, you matter, I matter. So let's make a pact. For the next 30 days, gift yourself these 10 minutes. Not because you're scared of forgetting, but because you're excited to remember. The grandkids' giggles, the plot twists of your favorite novel, the quiet pride of a life well lived. That's what we're fighting for. Before we say goodbye, I'd love to hear your story. Drop a comment below. Which exercise made you smile? Did you invent a rhyme that's now a family inside joke? Your words might inspire someone else to start their own journey. And isn't that a beautiful legacy? If this video resonated with you, do me a kindness. Hit that like button and subscribe. It helps spread these tools to others who need them, and I'll keep creating content to help us all thrive in this chapter of life. And finally, remember this. Aging might be inevitable, but stagnation isn't. Every time you challenge your mind, you're choosing vitality. You're choosing you, so keep curious, keep playful, keep believing in the incredible power of your own potential. Here's to you, to memories that sparkle, minds that stay mischievous, and a future brimming with I remember when moments. Thank you for letting me be part of your journey. Now go out there and make today unforgettable.